Well, we sure showed that. Can't believe you got Sawashiro acting on his best.
Seriously. And even though we were deep in Yakuza territory,
I don't know. Doesn't feel like we got much out of.
no. But didn't we at least learn that the Seiryu clans...
Right. But we're still left to wonder whether Ebina really knows what Bryce is. Guess we'll just have to wait and see.
I suppose.
By the way, you think up anything else for the bucket list? You didn't forget about it, did you?
No, I remember. Maybe it's because I haven't been to HQ in a while. But I just thought of something.
Oh, what is it?
Well, it might not be the fun activity you were thinking. But I want to pay my respects.
You know, I think that's terrific. But
Might get a little gloomy without some company.
I'm happy to hear you think of us that way. We'll do everything we can to support you, Kiryu-san.
I know you will.
Then let's go.
Yeah. Sorry to drag you all out here. Let's say we head back.
You're all done?
Yeah. I managed to clean up their grate and talk to them a bit about my life.
If I can ask.
Well, they're my family. Of course, none of us are blood related, but it's never been, and it doesn't make them any less precious. Every time I come here, I've always been the type to rush in and never think ahead. So I assumed if anyone was gonna die. Yet here I am now, talking to...
Kiryu-san.
I come to pay my respects for the first time in forever, and who... almost like Kazuma himself had a hand in it.
Date-san.
Long time no see. Gonna guess your buddies there are safe.
Oh, yeah.
an acquaintance of yours, Kiryu-san? Wait, doesn't this mean your cover's blown?
No. He's good. If anyone's aware of anything, it's him.
I take it you must be Detective Date?
And that would make you Sunhee, the so-called face of Ijincho. Never could stay away from trouble, could you?
I think we'll be heading back, Kiryu-san. You look like you got some catch.
Appreciate that.
Hey, no worries. You fellas enjoy.
Sorry, didn't mean to scare off your new... But hey, what are the chances? I say we catch up on old times.
Sure.
Been so long since the two of us have had a sip. I figured it. And speaking of a sip, that one's all you get. Meanwhile, I'll be helping myself to the bar.
Greedy old drunk? You sure, Mama?
Just so happens today's your day.
Then I guess we'll leave it at that.
You're getting thin. I admit that.
Really? You can tell that
Well, yeah. When it comes to studying you, I hold a... So, is it that bad?
Yeah. And when the doctor found out I was running around like this, he nearly burst.
Let me guess. More nonsense from the Daidoji faction.
In Hawaii, there was a girl who reminded me of Haruka. Her name's Lonnie. She's just an innocent kid. Yet here she is, running for her life. Oh, I can't help but want to save her.
Sounds like something you'd say. Always putting your neck out.
Well, with the clock ticking, I'm supposed to be enjoying my final moments.
Sure. You've never been the type to look after yourself.
Well, there's been a lot on my mind, now that it's come to this. Looking back, I almost didn't make it. When Nishiki and Yumi died, I thought. But what stopped me in the end was actually something you told me.
I said something that important?
You know damn well you did. Don't you have someone precious to protect? I figured that must be what's pushing me still.
In that case, you can't clock out just yet. After all, you want to protect that kid, right?
Yeah.
Then now's the time you get back your gusto. Still free to stick around a while?
Come on. How long has it been? I'm sticking around whether you like it or...
That's the spirit.
Welcome back, Kiryu-san. Hey, how much were you...
Not much. Only had...
So was everything okay with your friend?
Yeah. What's more, we agreed to meet up every now and again, like back in the day.
Of course it is. Just don't go overboard.
Yeah.
You sure about that? I don't want to find you passed out.
I see you're not gonna go easy on me. Fine.
Well, that's that. We should head back to Kasuga's apartment.
Hello?
Garrett,
That-
I'm
yeah,
there.
where's-
Road rock.
There he is. Much
Very
good. I appreciate you coming down here.
I'll trust you on that. Whose table was that just now, by the way? Do you two know each other? You were drinking together.
I'd introduce you to the guy, but the Daidoji faction wouldn't be happy with me.
What's that supposed to mean?
Kid's name is Taichi. The boy you raised at Morning Glory, that Taichi.
What?
Don't start gawking at him. He hasn't clocked you either, it would seem.
Hey, don't order another yet. Any more and I'll pass out.
It's all right, handsome. I'll watch over you until...
Oh, really?
It's not an offer I'd make to just...
That's true.
To be fair, he's of legal drinking age.
I can't believe it. That's Taichi. What's he doing here?
I heard he was visiting a friend in Tokyo, so I rang him up. Offered to take him around Yokohama. Not like I was ever that close to the boy. Couldn't think of any better place to go than here. Jinsho women sure can work wonders on men like him. Doubt he even noticed I left.
What's the meaning of all this, Date-san? He's supposed to think I'm dead. Why would you invite me somewhere he could spot me?
Because if he doesn't realize that's why you and I are keeping our distance. Much as I'd like it, I know you can't speak directly. I still thought seeing him like this would be...
Date-san.
You've always been too stubborn to look backward. Tell me, how does it feel? Would dying have been easier without this memory? Don't you...
I'd heard about him becoming a firefighter, you know. I still keep tabs on all of them, but... I never planned on seeing them.
You've gone through life telling yourself you have no regrets. And if there's anyone still breathing in this world who could convince you of that, I suppose it's me.
Date-san.
I know. When the Daidoji helped you fabricate your death, I went along with it. And it cost you everything. Haruka and Haruto. A life cut off from the people you love.
It was my responsibility. My death was the only thing that could have ensured their safety. Date-san, you have nothing to blame yourself for.
Either way.
Hold on. Who are...
Oh, I'm not...
Hey, why?
Very sorry.
You'd better. We're paying customers too.
I apologize, everyone. I didn't know I'd be so popular in here.
That's because Tai-chan is the cutest. I won't drink with...
You mean it?
Damn it. I might have tipped those girls too well.
This is dangerous.
Hey, you're being very impolite.
Excuse me? I don't take lip from working girls.
Whoa, what the hell? You can't do that! Never hit a woman!
Hey, don't be a fool. As long as Taichi's there, you can't intervene.
All night's ruined now. I'm gonna discipline this chick.
No!
Huh?
That's enough. You make me sick.
Tai-chan!
You want to discipline?
Well, I'll be. Who would have thought Taichi...
He's full of surprises.
Not so fucking fast. Hey, shit dick. Nobody likes a...
Tai-chan, are you okay?
Excuse me, that's quite enough. Leave it once or I'll call...
Shut your mouth. This is your fault, scumbag.
This ends right now, or I'll pay you back for Taichi.
Hands off of me. Everybody has a death wish tonight. Whole world's been shitting on me. Now?
Think I'll enjoy this.
Here we go.
Get serious.
Let's do it.
I got this.
What? Yeah. Have fun with this.
Oh, all the damn luck. It wasn't supposed to go like this.
Will it be all right?
Oh, sleeping like a baby. He's more drunk than he is hurt. Maybe we...
He's fine.
Sir?
He's gonna make a great firefighter. Boy's in good shape. Hell.
Taichi's gonna wake up before too long. I'll stay behind and try to...
Thanks.
Uncle Kaz!
Hey, rise and shine, kid. What a night.
Oh, I'm real sorry. I remember somebody came and defended...
Somebody? You mean was Kiryu here?
Huh?
Joking. You were calling out for him, Taichi. Uncle Kaz.
Really? Weird.
The good news is you held your own. Huh.
Actually, when I remember the way he was, it's like...
You don't say. That's a pretty...
Yeah, sure. But
This place good?
Kanagawa PD contact recommended it. Now on,
So you mean...
Think I'll stay around town for a bit. You know, stay on top of that bucket list of yours. Taichi's little night out was only the start of it. I've got...
Stop. You realize that if the Daidoji faction catches on, we'll both pay.
They haven't objected yet, have. Trust me, the fearsome Daidoji faction has nothing to worry.
You're testing them.
Look, I realize I'm taking a risk here. Nothing you say is gonna stop me. If Daidoji has a problem, they know where I am. So then, Taichi stir anything in you? Because I saw your face. You have ties to this world. They don't disappear when you turn your back.
You're not wrong.
Dragons don't have the luxury of dying forgotten. Taichi remembers you. People remember you. Kazuma Kiryu, you have the responsibility to reap the harvest you've sown. I've never been more certain. I'll call you again.
Date-san. Thank you. I don't have the words. Taichi and the others. That even if I never saw them again, but... when I heard his voice with my own ear, when he was right there in front, who knew I'd be so happy?
That's more than you need to say. Now I've got quite...
Hey. Not quite.
Kiryu-san!
I'll let you guys slow. Show me what you got.
Here we go.
Okay.
You want some? I'm not Let's do it. I got
Get What's the holdup?
Here we go.
Follow your lead. Allow me.
Yeah.
This one's steep.
I don't know about this.
I gotcha.
Some. Here we go.
What'd you say?
I'll let you guys slow.
Show me what you got. It's over!
Pretty bold of you. Right. Thanks.
Fine.
Leave it to me. Hello?
Kiryu-san, it's Son-hee. Sorry to bring bad news, but it looks...
What do you mean?
Here, check the video I sent you. It was posted just now by Tatara, one of the more popular VTubers.
VTuber?
What's up, people? Tatara Channel coming at ya! As always, We're out to boldly reveal the evils this media's just too scared to touch. The title for today's episode is... A super big shot Yakuza long thought dead suddenly returns from the grave? First off, let's take a good look at this photo. In it is Kazuma Kiryu, legendary Yakuza to some, hardened criminal to others. Known as the Dragon of Dojima in Kamurocho, he was also the chairman of the Tojo clan, the largest Yakuza group in the Kanto area. 7 years ago, in Hiroshima, Kiryu-san was shot to death as a result of gang-related activities. Or so we were led to believe. This video here, recorded in Hawaii, is no more than a few days old. And if we zoom in to get a closer look... My! He looks a lot like Kazuma Kiryu, doesn't he? I mean, you're practically twins! Now, let's continue the footage, shall we?
Long time no see, Kasuga. Whoa. Kiryu-san? Is that you? Who else would it be?
You hear that? The other guy just called him Kiryu-san, didn't he? Does that not blow your mind, people? The dragon is back from the dead! Oh, and we're not done just yet. This footage hides yet another juicy surprise. Did you happen to catch it? Right here. Do you all remember him?
Long time no see, Kasuga.
It's Ichiban Kasuga, whose cover we blew on this channel before. Yokohama's so-called hero. So a long-lost legend is really alive and kicking. Plus he's pals with Ichiban Kasuga? Okay, what is really going on here? To help shed light on that, I've invited some very special guests for this occasion. You'll be meeting the Underworld's top dogs, currently leading the most powerful Yakuza organization in Japan. Here we go! These gentlemen are in charge of a group called the Seiryu Clan. Thank you both for joining us today. Let's get right to it. You've seen the footage of Kazuma Kiryu yourselves. What do you think?
That's him, without a shadow of a doubt. As a matter of fact, he paid a little visit to our office here only yesterday, which goes to show the man never died. It was an act. That, in turn, leads me to believe law enforcement might have had a hand in this charade.
You're saying the police helped Kiryu fake his death? How is that even possible?
Kazuma Kiryu was the fourth chairman of the Tojo clan, and despite their rivalry, he was also quite close with Chairman Watase of the Omi Alliance. Naturally, he would have had a wide range of support from Japan's underground, being in it all those years.
And that's to say nothing of the late Minoru Daidoji, whose cabal still straddles the political and finance sectors. If even one of those groups were to put pressure on the police, well, I'm sure you can imagine they'd comply. But let's move on. Take a look at this footage from yesterday.
Kazuma Kiryu again! And sitting across from him, is that...
Yes, that would be the two of us.
Can you elaborate on what's going on here?
Kazuma Kiryu, as you clearly saw in the Hawaii footage, is likely the one pulling Ichiban Kasuga's strings. Now why, after spending so long in hiding, would he suddenly emerge like this? I can only think of one plausible reason. The resurrection of the Tojo clan. He came here just as we'd finished refurbishing the old Tojo clan headquarters, stating he'll use any means to reclaim it. Need proof? The video here should be more than enough to convince you.
Wow, I'm glad you're both safe. What a menace Kiryu is! How can he just be allowed to walk free?
Well, he's been officially pronounced dead. It's why the police can't touch him. Still, in an effort to make a difference, we brought this to your attention in hopes that it would help.
Oh, now it's all starting to come together. Thank you so much for this information. Well, everyone, Tatara Channel's on it. And we'll chase Kazuma Kiryu to the ends of the earth. Fear not. This state-protected, privileged class of Yakuza can't run forever. The truth will always win out. Above all, the Tojo clan must not be resurrected. Let's make sure to put a stop to it. That's all for today. And if you spot Kazuma Kiryu, drop me a line.
Kiryu-san, We got trouble on the internet. It's the damn Tatara again.
I guess you already know.
Sun He just finished telling me.
You gonna be alright? Now that your name and face are broadcast out in the open?
I'm not sure. We'll see how Hanawa responds. But either way, I don't have long to live. In that sense, it's not a big deal.
Don't say that, Kiryu-san.
You know, maybe I ought to give Ebina and Sawashiro a word of thanks. And then some.
Seriously? I, for one, want to know what the hell they were thinking. What was their goal in all this?
Could be we got under their skin yesterday. And this was how they retaliated.
Hey, didn't Tatara spread rumors about Ichiban too? Something like former Yakuza makes a killing by forcing other ex-criminals to steal? He was only doing his job, but the video spun it completely out of context.
Right.
That channel's known for trying to expose the evil the media's too afraid to touch. And actually, their scoops are mostly legitimate. But why does their information get twisted when the spotlight's on Ichiban and Kiryu-san?
Hey, if I knew, I'd tell you.
Not only that, why is Ebina bothering to lend Tatara a hand? Seems pretty out of place for a Yakuza to go on camera like that. Plus, that footage with Kiryu-san was taken just yesterday. Yet they already had a smear campaign prepped and ready?
Nice catch. You got a good eye, Psycho.
Sunny, did you come running all this way?
The situation called for it. But this isn't about me. I don't have positive proof yet, but there's a good chance Ebina and Tatara were partners for a long time.
Is that right? How long are we talking?
At least before any of you even knew their names.
How can you be so sure?
Why else would Ebina and his lackey go on stream with some VTuber who has nothing to do with the Yakuza? Anyone in the position to lead the Seiryu clan would never pull a stunt like that. It's too big a risk for one, but as you saw, they did it anyway. So, here's what I think could happen. Ebina might start using Tatara to broadcast any propaganda that suits his needs. And that's to 5 million subscribers, by the way. And I'll even take it a step further and say this. I think Ebina's been Tatara's major source of intel for everything that's happened so far.
Wait a minute. So, Ebina, a leader in the Yakuza world, is behind the Tatara channel of all things?
What makes you think that, Sunny?
Ebina's background tells it all. He used to be one of Tokyo PD's top elites.
Was he really? And now he's a Yakuza captain. Talk about turning the wrong leaf. What would make him do that?
I don't know the particulars. There wasn't any scandal I could trace it to. But with history like that, I'm sure he's got a wealth of stories the media's never seen or heard.
Isn't that a fair bit of assumption, though?
Sure, but it's not like it's unfounded.
Oh, you know what? This involves right after Tatara effectively canceled him. Sawashiro goes and sends him to Hawaii.
Meaning...
Well, I just wonder, had Ichiban been able to keep giving work to ex-Yakuza, would he still have said yes to going there?
So then, Sawashiro wanted Kasuga in Hawaii for his own ends. And for that to happen, Tatara made it so he had to leave his job. The timing was too convenient.
Exactly. So what I'm saying is, it's possible Sawashiro's been stringing Ichiban along. And if that's true, it's not a stretch to say they know more than they let on about Polycana.
So, if everything was orchestrated by Ebina and Sawashiro...
Good question. I guess that's the...
Should we go have another chat?
I would love to, but the situation's changed. One false step, and we'll be staring down every... After putting footage like that out there, they're obvious... And if Kiryu-san isn't his usual self, we shouldn't pick a fight we can't win.
As much as I hate to admit it, I think you might be right.
Okay, then why don't we do this?
What?
Now that the Seiryu clan opened a branch office, there shouldn't be as many of them back, so we should hit their HQ. Figure we might be able to get who's in charge to
Nanba, that's...
Yeah.
Here we are, Kiryu-san.
There he is! Been waiting for you, tough guy. I'm here with Men's Vice Journal.
Great. What now?
Feast your eyes, bros and bastards. You're taking an exclusive look at the most legendary Yakuza. Thanks to the Tatara channel, he's the talk of the town once more. Introducing Kazuma Kiryu.
I see what's going on here. They're hyenas lapping up a bigger man's fame.
How about you give us an interview, Kiryu-san? Your story's, like, incredible. A top dog faking his own death all so he could... How do you feel now that that's out in the open? Any comments? Concern?
Out of the way.
I think I broke a bone.
No way he got hurt just from that.
Talk about bad acting.
Yo, did you guys see that? Dude freaking wrecked me! That right there's the real, uninhibited Kazuma Kiryu!
I'm not in the mood for child's play. So get the hell out of my sight.
This is the same Kiryu who's sick, right?
What the fuck, man? That shit really did break a bone! Well, guess what? It's all on camera.
Huh. I'm surprised you didn't die on impact.
Hurry up and get him, guys! I'll be right here recording. I even got a killer title. Legendary Yakuza Kazuma Kiryu gets straight up owned on camera.
You really want another reality check, huh?
Looks like your boys are too scared.
That's alright. We gotta...
Looks like at first he spreads lies, then he lays a trap. I'd say his true colors are starting to show.
Right. This pretty much amounts to a
Then how should we handle this, Kiryu?
No question.
Let's go!
Bring it on! Allow me.
Here, I'll help! Let's see.
Yeah. Have fun with this.
It's my turn. A waste of my time.
Here we go.
I gotcha. Okay.
You want some?
I'm not backing down.
Watch this.
Let's do it.
Right. Try this on for size. Let's get those wrinkles. Of course we won.
And that's the end
You
of it.
picked the wrong opponent.
Doing better than I thought. Right before, you said you had an arrangement with the Seiryu clan. What did you mean by that?
Hard to say.
Answer me now, or that bone's going back in its socket. And I can't guarantee you'll like it.
Okay, I got a message from the Tatara channel. They knew about you. They also said to taunt you and get footage that the clan would protect us if...
So Sunhee's guess was right. Ebina really has been pulling.
Yeah. And so they also made Kasuga go to Hawaii. There had to be a reason for that.
What kind of reason, though?
Let me ask what's happening in Hawaii. I've got a contact.
Who would that be?
He probably means Hanawa-san, guy from the Daidoji fetch.
He's not picking up.
Isn't it late at night over there? Could be they're all